But today what I want to talk about is the whole concept of sexy at 60. When I say sexy at 60, I'm not just talking about physical appearance, although that's important too. Okay? And just for the record, I know you're asking, I know you're wondering, how old is he? I'm 63.
Yeah.
Yes, right, 63. And I don't believe it. Because it seems like yesterday I was like 20. And then I was 30, and mess around, and then 40, and then 50, and then 60, and the way things are going, next week I'll be 70. But it's a good thing. It's a good thing because with the new technology, I never thought I'd have a phone in my pocket, you know? But it's good. I never thought I would have to buy water. When I was coming up, you went to your tap, you got water for free. You know? I never thought I'd see a black person. You know? Hey, you know, a lot of things that happen. But my point today is that most of us will live to be 60 and 70 and beyond. And the thing is that we have to really think about that. Because I didn't think about it. If I thought about it, I'd probably take better care of myself. And that's what happens to a lot of us. A lot of my friends who are in their 60s, who I love very, very much, are not doing well. Are not doing well at all because they haven't been prepared for it. Because it's almost like it sneaks up on you. And the thing I want to say today is that if that's the way it's going to be, let's do it the right way. So I've been, for the past 5 years, I've been working on a project entitled Sexy at 60, which is a film and also a book. And what I've been doing is traveling around interviewing people who are in their 60s. I have a card that says, "Are you sexy at 60?" Next people call me and I interview them for this particular book. Now the thing I found out for myself is that the 60 that I am is not the 60 of my mother or my father or even my grandmother. My 60 is different. I'm not saying it's better, it's just different. And I found for myself is that, you know, if you do what you're supposed to do right, take care of yourself, your 60 can be, and I think Jay-Z said that 60 is a new 40. so what is 80? what is 90? I want to be here to find out. But what I found in my research, as I talked to these people in their 60s, those who are doing well have found they have a calmness, they have a knowing that is really attractive. At 9 years old, I told my mother, "Mom, I want to be a writer." She said, "Go ahead, baby." I didn't know what I was talking about. She didn't know what she was talking about. Just go ahead and do it. But passion, I tell you, passion has made all the difference in my life. When you find your passion, you find your path. I love to read and write. I mean, I would do it every day, all day. I never knew that a reader was a writer. I never knew that a writer was a teacher. And I tell you, I was 30 years as a college administrator. I went into administration because teachers don't make any money. So I supposed to be a teacher. And when I was coming up, I didn't want to be a teacher because the teachers were corny. They were fat and they wore corny clothes. And I didn't want to do that. And also another thing about teachers, they lived at the school. No, seriously, think about it. No. When you go there, they're there, right? And when you leave, they're there, right? And you never see them outside. You never see them walking the streets or whatnot. I remember at a restaurant with my wife one day, one of my students came into the restaurant and she said, "Professor Benjamin, oh, that's my teacher. She said, "That's my teacher." And she said, "Professor Benjamin, what are you doing here?" Having milk? Eat! Like a regular person, man. And I said, "Wow, I don't want to be that." But hey, after 30 years as a college administrator, I became an adjunct professor at many colleges. And that's what I do now. But my passion was to reading and writing, and it led me to a lifestyle that I could never imagine. I have things I never could imagine because I found my passion. And so those who were in their 60 or 60, they found their passion. And then the next thing, they found a sense of excellence. I don't know about you, but I don't like something that's mediocre. Because I'm not going to pay for mediocre. And I'm the type of person, I like to go to restaurants because I like to be served. So I don't like buffets. I'm not a buffet person, you know. Serve me. You know? And also, when I go to concerts, I don't like the performer to say, give you the mic, you sing. No, I don't want to sing. Yeah, I paid you to entertain me. As a matter of fact, when they say, wave your hands in the air and like this, okay, I said, I ain't waving nothing. I paid my admission, you're going to entertain me. And you're going to be good. Back in the day, and she'll tell you, back in the day, people like the OJs, the Whispers, the Delphons, they dressed up. They came dressed. Now you got people, I tell you, man, I went to one concert, I didn't know who was the audience and who was the performer. Because it was showtime, and these guys go on the stage, with jeans and whatnot, and t-shirts and whatnot. I said, who are those guys? They must be the roadies. No, let me perform. Okay. But again, that sense of excellence. We want something that's really, really good. So it's P for the passion. It's E for the excellence. Then it's A for attitude. You know something, man? We can't always choose what happens to us, but we can choose how we react to it. I tell you, man, I'm in my second marriage in history. And I know you asked me yet. My wife is younger, yes. 10 years. And that happens when you're married. But the thing is, she's a nurse. And every time I turn around, I can't call my house. You got to go to the doctor. And I'm just, it's dust in the air. And I hate to go to the doctor because you get older, right? Because every time you go to the doctor, it's always they always find something, They're poking and prodding and whatnot. And it's going bad when they ask you first, do you have a history of diabetes in your family? Or is there any high blood pressure in your family? I don't know. That's why I came to you, so tell me, But it's always something, man, And I tell you, man, and she likes to go to the doctor. I said, where you going to be? I'm going to the doctor. She's smiling and whatnot. I hate to go, man, because it's embarrassing. The things that they want to do to you, as you get older. But again, passion, attitude, It's a thing where the right attitude is most important. And then C is for creativity. And let me tell you something, a lot of people don't believe they're artists, like the young woman here. I want to give her a hand, because what she did with the artist, So creativity is not so much always doing art, which is good, but sometimes it can be the way you live your life, the way you dress, the way you just are with your family. I've been blessed. I have 4 grandchildren. And I tell you what, the biggest argument I had was with my granddaughter, Unique. That's her name, Unique. We were having I was doing some work in the house. She was helping me and whatnot. And then, we had the radio on. I don't know about you. I can't sing. I know I can't sing, okay? But, let me just tell you something. This is a miracle right here. When the radio was on, and I'm singing the radio, I sound great. As a matter of fact, I sound just like the radio. And so me and my daughter, my granddaughter, we were listening, and then a song came on, her favorite song came on, and we began to sing the song. And we're saying, yeah, let my love adorn you. And we're going back and forth, and we had a great time. But I'm looking at her, and I'm saying, let my love adorn you. And she said, let my love adorn you. And I'm saying, that's not right, it's let my love adorn you. And I told her, I said, Unique, you're not singing the song right. It's let my love adorn you. She said, no, Pop. It's let my love adorn you. No. And I'm thinking, well, maybe I should go to the dictionary and show her how she's wrong, If that don't get it, see, when you get old, you go to the Bible a lot. Well, let me go to the Bible. The Bible says, Matthew 4:7, let my love adorn you, then see, now I'm confused, And so, you know what? I said, forget it. We're having a good time, right? Let my love adorn you. And the last thing, man, and this is so important. Expectations. That last E. I don't know about you, but I love to have things to look forward to. I've been looking forward to this thing for long. The Tobias told me about it some months ago, and I've been, man, as a matter of fact, I told him last week that I would be here. That's how excited I am. But again, expectations. And again, as you get older, realize it's never too late. It's never too late to do what you want to do. It's never too late to write. As a matter of fact, I told you, at 9 years old, I told my mother I would be writing. I published my first book until I was in my 50s. So what was I doing between 9 years old and 50? Well, I was learning my craft. I was reading, I was writing, that type of thing. And so I published my first book at 50. As a matter of fact, me and the gentleman right here, we established a publishing company. You know? Now I'm into my 60s. I'm getting ready to actually produce a film. You know? I'm doing a film festival in October. So I'm saying to you that it's never too late to do what you want to do. And whether you're 50, 60, 70, or whatever, it's okay because you can do it. I just want to leave you with this thought. There's two things I learned about being older. Number one, you know, the secret to a good life and success is being in the moment. Okay? Being in the moment. And what I wanted to say to you is that I want to thank you for being with me in this moment. Because I see as I'm speaking to you that you're really listening and you're taking this in, and I appreciate that. And the second thing, and this is for Device and for the people who put this conference together, please, okay? Be in a moment and follow through with action. There's so many of you in this room who have great ideas for different things that you know that you want to do, that you should do, but you don't follow through. You don't take it to the next level. So I'm saying to you, man, take it to the next level while you have the chance. Because you know what? You may not be able to be sexy and 60 like me, so you got to really. I'm sorry, I love me. I got to keep it. But the thing is so do what you can while you can do it. Because I tell you, man, you know, once it's done, it's done. And you can't always do it over. You know? So again, I want to thank you for your time. I want to thank you for your attention. And God bless you. And be sexy.